So today I have something fun to show you guys. Yesterday I drove to Reading and picked up this Magnaflux table. You know, it's pretty good. Got a pretty good deal on it. I'm gonna use this to inspect the crank and inspect the cam, but it's very heavy, very bulky. So actually when I got there, I had to disassemble it, not necessarily because it wouldn't fit in my car, but actually just because it was so heavy. You know, this thing's a whole piece of steel. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna run some of these bolts that came with it through my cleaner real quick, but other than that, we can just start hauling this thing in there and getting it assembled. This thing has to at least be 100 pounds. Whew. Now I'm making it look easy, but these things are heavier than they look. Here, let's see what these do. Last piece. Have our pieces here. Now, just gotta assemble it. grounding block, but I'm actually going to run this grounding block through the front cleaner because I want to make sure that the contacts are what they need to be. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And while I do that, I can install some of the other equipment. Would sit, or the cam. Something we also got to do while I'm here is I'm going to install this little spring, and we're going to put this plane on its own wheels again. Hopefully nothing explodes. First I'm going to fold these out of the way. I can see what I'm looking at. I need to take my little spring and figure out which gear it needs to go under. It's one of these two. Let's see here. It might be the other one because I don't see the spring here. But you know what we can do first too? So we can jack these up one at a time, get it on its own weight again, lock these down, then I'll install that spring. And we're just gonna take it slow, one at a time. And we'll just go back and forth just like that. Just about there. Other side. Other side. This thing tends to be super tail heavy. That's locked. Well, it's much harder to get in the plane now. There is that. Yeah, looks like it's almost in right now. Yeah, this looks good. It's being supported by its own weight now. Now I'm going to install the spring that I need to install. So here's the wheel well. Have a spring here, have a small spring here, and I'm going to look at the other one, see where this spring is supposed to go, because I know it's supposed to go in one of these two. We'll check the other one out. Okay, looking here, I think I spotted where the spring needs to go. It should be the one that goes right here on this bad boy here. And this is actually what keeps the down lock thing in place. You see how this can come up like this? That's not good because this is just one of the many things that is used to make sure that the down lock thing stays tight into position. So we'll just install that real quick. Let's just get this bad boy in there. I might have to go back and look at the other one, but maybe I have a brain. Yeah, I'll go look at the other one real quick. I think I see what needs to be done. So there's a little hole here that it likes to hook onto. That hooks onto a hole here. It's down, and this should keep this from just randomly coming up. I'm gonna double check the other side just to make sure I got it right, but that should be good. Towards me and bottom away. Great. Let me just make sure these are in there. It does its job, stops it from coming undone. Yeah, everything looks good here. I'll show you guys the spring. Here's the thing that I just replaced. We just had to take it out because when we were folding this up, it was getting in the way. But yeah, everything looks good. It's supported on its own weight. And yeah. All right guys, well, I'm going to call it a day because I accomplished what I wanted to today, which was take some measurements of a few things for the panel, grab a few items. I also went ahead and checked. I wanted to see if these G5s had battery backups, but I was pleasantly surprised to find out that not only did this one have a battery backup, but the second one also had a battery backup. In addition to all the instruments, you would wonder why, if there's two backups, why would he have more backup instruments if these are already battery powered? But you know, you can never be too redundant, I suppose, to a certain extent. But yeah, I'm really glad those both have backups. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna crank it out. We got this table built today, which I'm super happy about. And now essentially what I gotta do is wire up a 240 volt outlet so I can run it to this, because this needs 240 volts to run. So yeah, might as well.